It's overcoming myths and objections in income properties. Building or buying and then selling is more profitable than organic growth through efficiency improvements. There are some developers out there that say, we're really in the business of building and selling, or we buy and flip. We're not really that interested in upgrading our portfolio for efficiency because I think we can make more money doing it the old-fashioned way through development. And you want to ask yourself, well, okay, which approach, the build and buy and then sell or upgrading, requires more capital? Which approach results in greater diversity? Which approach takes longer to complete? Which approach involves more market risk? Because think about it, when you're building a building, how long does that take? And what could happen in the real estate market between the time you built the building and the time you get to sell it? Which gives a higher rate of return on invested capital? Which approach has the risk of investing in an inflated real estate market? You get a situation, at least if you're upgrading your portfolio, you already own the building. It's not like you're paying top dollar for a new building that's being accentuated in value because the market pendulum has swung extraordinarily in one direction. And which approach has the potential for other parties to bear some or all of the cost, like rebates or tenant cost recoveries and that sort of thing? You don't get that when you buy a building and flip it. Which approach has the potential to support higher asset value across the broader portfolio? I think when you look at these 8 questions, it immediately becomes apparent that actually upgrading your existing portfolio with discrete and conservative allocations of capital could be a higher risk-adjusted return than if you were to build and buy and then sell buildings in your portfolio. So it's something to really shake the Etch-a-Sketch a little bit and see how people are making their money and whether they can be recalibrated to think about improving through organic growth the efficiency of their portfolio, both for current cash flow increases and also net operating income induced asset value increases.